Okay, everyone's joined us for the reading. I think they're just after my hot chocolate. Anyway, I've made some hot chocolates. I mean, it's really hot. I'll just give it a stir. And then I've got some bits and pieces to put on top. I think that's a notification that's just gone out. Okay, let's just put that down for a moment. Good evening. I'm a little late than 8, just after past. But we can be fast. We're like a poet tonight. Good evening, everybody. It is day 9. It is the 9th of December and it is very windy out there. I keep opening up the door to see if Luna wants to go out, because she does want to go out, but she doesn't. It's like it's too windy out there. I don't really know what to do about that. Okay, well, let's get straight on with the masculines message. The 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me. Let's have a look. Little Monkey's Jungle Adventure. Okay, Little Monkeys. I'm taken to like the 100th monkey theory. Let's read this first. We're getting right into it tonight. Okay. I've lost my mum. Little monkey is lost in the rainforest. Can you follow the trail through this book to help him find his mum? What other animals will you meet along the way? I've lost my mum. That takes me to like when your mum's made like their transition. So your mum has died. I've lost my mum. Yes. I didn't realise I could connect with my mum until I lost Simon. And then I found my mum. And then when my dad joined them, it was a lot easier. I didn't feel like I'd lost my dad. I felt like I gained an angel. So did you know chameleons can change their skin colour? They often become more brightly coloured when they are frightened or excited. So I'm taken to like an aura, the colour of your aura. So chameleons can change their skin colour. They often become more brightly coloured when they are frightened or excited. Okay, that's interesting because I feel like I've got like a bit of a rash just here, which I found interesting because I don't normally have rashes on my body. But, okay, like a heat rash. Snakes often have colourful, patterned bodies. Can you colour in the snake stripes with bright colours? What colours would you choose? I feel like I choose yellow and red for that snake. Hi. F7P. Your name's going to take quite a bit of effort to break down to pronounce. I'm from England. I'm very well, thank you. Good evening, Sherry. Sherry, Little Monkey's Jungle Adventure. For the masculines, that's what we're reading. There's an owl there on the back. I've made us hot chocolate. Well, I've made me hot chocolate. And I thought I'd share the experience with you. Sir Reginald is giving us some facts about the Running Man. Right, what do we put on first? Do we put marshmallows in first? What do you think? Or squirty cream, marshmallows on top? I'm thinking that. Okay, so I've got chocolate. It says temptingly chocolatey cream. Or maybe you'll colour your snake this colour. Anyway, temptingly chocolate cream to go with my Lindt hot chocolate. With milk. 3 heaped teaspoons. The chef said so. Then I've got cream, and I've got marshmallows, little ones, little marshmallows. And then I've got some Colin Caterpillar, like chocolate sprinkles, which I've been using. They're really nice. So let me get my hot chocolate ready. I went food shopping. And I was hungry. I done rather well. I resisted the temptation to like overbuy treats, which I'm prone to, known to. Okay, I'm going to put my squirty cream on top now. We'll give it a shake. Oh, yes, she likes the cream. It's chocolate, darling. Oh, let me take my spoon out. Put tissue there. I'm all organised. I'm hoping that that's cooled down. I done it in the milk in a saucepan. That's nice. This is going to make it. Got to break the seal. Ooh. Oh yes. You like the sound of that, Tia Lula? We need to wash the nozzle. And we want some marshmallows on top. This is how it's looking. It's very chocolatey. We'll pop some marshmallows on there, like that. Okay? And then we'll get these Colin Caterpillar sprinkle bits. They're all chocolatey. They're chocolatey sprinkles. And I'll just sprinkle some of them on as well. We haven't got cake, so we're having hot chocolates. What do you think to that? You're licking your lips. I know. Okay, cheers. Cheers to goodness. I mean, that's just a cup of chocolate. Okay. Oh, it's very chocolatey, the cream. Have I got a cream moustache? Bon appetit. Why not? I could just actually just top off with the spoon. That would be a good idea. Oh my. It's like a really nice soft chocolate mousse. I'm going to dunk some of the marshmallows in so they can melt. Okay. We're still contending with this cream. I felt like going, woo woo, open up. And Tia Luna's just like yawned, opened her mouth up. Hello, Luna. I've got a pour coming in this side. Oh, girls. Come on now. It must be good if the pussycats are interested. It's really windy out there, isn't it? You don't want to go out, do you? You want to stay in and have hot chocolate with Mummy. I'll be with you in a moment. Double trouble. They're like the sphinxes sitting beside me. Where are you? I'm here. Oh dear. You girls are funny. Okay. cats don't like to be laughed at. I feel the energy of the divine masculine doesn't like to be laughed at. Girls, it's done. I finished, okay? It's up there now. Right, let me just wipe this book because we've got like hot chocolate over it. It started with a kiss. Okay, well, did you know leaf cutter ants are one of the strongest animals in the world and can carry up to 50 times their own weight? Oh, did you know that? Leaf cutter ants can carry up to 50 times their own weight. A beautiful butterfly. Did you know caterpillars are the babies of butterflies? They create a hard shell around themselves called a cocoon. Then once they are fully grown, they emerge from the cocoon as beautiful butterflies. Monkey meets a kind butterfly who agrees to help him find his mum. Did you know butterflies' wings are symmetrical, which means that they are a mirror image of each other? Colour this butterfly's wing to mirror the other one. Ants are mad strong. Hello, mums. Butterfly has lots of caterpillar babies. Can you count them? Write your answer in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6. The number of love. Okay. It's the elephant in the room. As the cats leave. It's the elephant. My mum isn't a great grey hunk, okay? My mum isn't a great grey hunk. She hasn't got tusks or a curly trunk. Did you know there are over 3,000 different species of snake in the world? What kind of pattern is on the snake's skin? Stripes, diamonds, or patches? We're looking a lot at the snakes, aren't we? Just joking. What's grey and lives in the rainforest but never gets wet? So what's grey and lives in the rainforest but never gets wet? An elephant with an umbrella. Forest feast. Jungle animals eat lots of different kinds of food. What is your favourite thing to eat? The spider is getting hungry. Can you draw some more flies on its web? Did you know spiders are not insects? They are arachnids. They spin webs made of silk to catch their food. Can you colour in some more friendly parrots with brightly coloured wings? And did you know parrots eat seeds, nuts, fruit and insects? They use their strong curved beaks to crack shells and break up their food. Okay, a forest feast. Down by the river. And we're rolling, rolling. Okay, there are lots of bugs and insects that live in the rainforest. How many can you spot on this page? Well, let's skip that. Well, you can have a look and pause. Did you know, in the rainforest, you can always hear the sound of frogs croaking and chirping. Many of them are brightly coloured. Yellow, blue, orange, green and red. Practice leaping around like the frog. How high can you jump? This is the point when I want to say I double dare you. Wherever you are, Practice jumping around like a frog. How high can you jump? Okay, we're leapfrogging. Did you know crocodiles wait below the surface of the water looking for their next meal? They can hold their breath for up to 1 hour. Wow. Did you know bats are nocturnal? This means they are asleep during the day and awake at night. Okay, got some butterfly wings you can make here. Butterfly flies around the jungle, helping the little monkey find his mum. Flutter around just like him with your very own pair of butterfly wings. Let's get crazier then, okay. So you've been leaping around like a frog. I'm going to make you some pretty butterfly wings now. You will need 3 A4 sheets of card, 1 pencil, 1 ruler, safety scissors, glue, paints, paintbrushes, a 1 metre length of ribbon. You could cut up an empty cereal box to use instead of card. Well, I don't think the cereal box has to be empty. Just take the packaging out. Where's the cereal box gone? I used it to make my wings. Okay, what to do? Well, draw the outline of a butterfly wing in pencil on a sheet of card and then carefully cut it out. Just like that. Number 2, lay the wing on a second sheet of card and draw around it. Cut it out so you have 2 wings. Paint both wings blue. Before the paint dries, add a little white paint to the straight edge of each wing. Then use a clean paintbrush to gently spread the white paint across the wings so that the colour gradually goes from light to dark. When dry, number 4, when dry, paint a black and white pattern on the shaped edges of your wings and leave to dry. You can copy the picture. Turn your wings over and paint the other side in the same way. Draw an oval on your third piece of card, about 10 centimetres wide and 20 centimetres long, and cut it out. Paint one side of your oval brown with black and yellow stripes and leave to dry. This is your butterfly's body. That's interesting. Number 8, spread a strip of glue. Do you want to see this? I personally would have painted one of the wings and then folded it on top of the other. Then you know it's going to be truly symmetrical. But anyway, we can follow their instructions if you want. I'll do it my way. Spread a strip of glue about 1 centimetre wide down the straight edge of each wing and stick the body onto the wings. Ask a grown-up to pierce 2 holes on each side of the body. Thread your ribbon through the top 2 holes from the front, then bring the ends back through the bottom 2 holes as shown. This will mean you have 2 big loops to put your arms through. Try your wings on and ask your grown-up to pull the 2 ends of the ribbon so that the wings fit you. Tie the ends in a double knot and trim off the extra ribbon. Now your wings are ready to wear. Remember, make sure the ribbon isn't too tight so you can take your wings on and off easily. Tips, tricks and twists. You can paint your butterfly wings any colour you like or add extra decorations like sequins or biodegradable glitter. Why not dress up as a parrot instead? Cut your card into the shape of parrot wings and cut them and paint them bright red, yellow and blue. I feel this is a sure way to get like yourself sectioned. What's wrong with him? He's leaping around like a frog. He's got butterfly wings. Now he's prancing around like a parrot. Oh, well, I never. Cheers. Okay, that's the story for the masculines. want to stir it now because, oh, it doesn't look like it's accumulated at the bottom too much, but I've just got marshmallows swimming around in there now. Oh, and some chocolate, of course I have. All those chocolate bits will have fell to the bottom. Let me give them a stir. They'll melt and it'll make it even more chocolatey. There's white chocolate ones. Okay. Well, I've got some cards, so before we move over to the feminines, cheers. Fucking delicious, I'm telling you. We just pull some traditional Rider-Waite tarot. It's like, what hot chocolate song do you want to sing? It started with a kiss, or I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along. Okay. Happily ever after. And someone's moving on to that. It don't feel like it's at the moment. Let's get the words out. Struggling to get the words out. Okay. So it's a bit for quiet, docile energy. It's what's wanting to come through. Melancholy. Okay. So it might feel like this, but you're moving on to calmer waters and the 10 of Cups. That's good news. So you might feel as if like you're losing the plot. Or it's just really the energy, because this is like, I don't know, feeling embarrassed. Now, this behaviour can come out if you feel embarrassed or you've been pulled up on something. Like, it's like you start to act quite bizarrely. I've witnessed it when I remember pulling somebody up about why were they saying a certain thing, and they changed the subject and then just started like dancing around the room asking me what I thought of their shoes. And it's like, strange behaviour. No, it's like the inner children are happy. So maybe our inner children are happy, like, and people are not understanding why you're so happy. Like, you shouldn't be happy, but it's like your inner child is happy. They know they're moving on. It's like your inner child is happy, but it's like the children are not happy, but the children will be happy. We'll get one more card for you. 4 here. Moving towards the Empress here. Okay, so she's going to make everything happy. And that's what it's like this masculine is knowing. He's knowing where he's going, who he's going to, who has the, not the solution, the remedy. And the Magician says it's time. Whether you're happy or not, you're going to be happy. Whether you're happy about it or not, you are going to be happy. You deserve to be happy. All the tools are laid out on the table here. Okay. You're off to see the Empress. Let's get some guidance, daily guidance from your angels, and then we'll move over to the Divine Feminine's energy. family. Okay. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming, blue light, and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So, if there's a family member that's struggling and this masculine knows where to take them so that they can heal. What's coming through is like, this is like the last option, the last resort. Okay. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. We've got some Archangel Oracle cards here. This is the first deck of cards I ever purchased, well, used, was interested in, received. Okay. So I'm feeling the energy of like somebody won't open up, won't talk, but like they're needing to, and just knowing the right person who will be able to, you know, get them to open up, and we'll get to the root. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. Okay. Ascension. I don't really think we're talking about that, are we? You could start your own channel and talk about your own beliefs and opinions, but I'd appreciate it if I could just do me on my channel, please. Thank you. Because you've gone off topic. We have comfort. Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. What are you all talking about? Oh no. I'm just channeling through messages to somebody that's got a situation going on in their family, and they're trying to get that person to open up, to help them to heal. So what are you guys all talking about? Or trying to intimidate me, or I don't know, whatever you feel your intention is. It doesn't feel good. I'm not sitting here attacking you. So I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And with people like you around, going onto channels, putting these comments, being disrespectful, our world doesn't need more of that. Our world needs more love. You're on the channel of love and the journey of ascension. So we all know that you've come to be a menace, but it will backfire. counsellor. You are a natural counsellor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Merry Christmas. Maybe you didn't. I'm not pointing at you for disrespecting, but I still don't see how your comments are relevant or why necessary. Could you not just sit and listen? You are a natural counsellor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And it says you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Thanks, Sherry. A life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Thank you, Sherry. That's dealt with that. Take inventory of your channel. That's fine, my darling. It's not your responsibility to keep the channel in check. People should really be mature enough to keep themselves in check. But hey. That was the masculine's energy. Let's settle into the divine feminine's energy. So I feel like a bit of weight on my shoulders. How much weight can the divine feminines carry? If the leaf cutter ants can carry weight up to 10 times their own, I wonder what the divine feminine is capable of. True, but tribe has each other's backs. No, yes they do. Yes you do, darling, I appreciate it, but I really do appreciate it. But it just takes me to like, when I said it's not your responsibility, it took me to like when I had the children, and especially like when I had my second child, I made sure that the first child knew that child is not your responsibility. Like, she's my responsibility. You don't have to be responsible for your sister. That's my job. You just need to be you. Because I witnessed growing up a lot of older children that were left with the responsibility of having to look after their younger siblings, and it was just something that it was like, no. Just like I didn't want my children to feel as if they were like skivvies, like having to do everything for me, make me coffee, make me tea, do this for me, do that for me, go to the shop for me. I never done any of that. I just personally didn't have children to be my, what do you want to call it? My slaves. Hi, Gokhan. I'm very well today, thank you. Yes, I'm very well. We're having a look at the Divine Feminine's Advent Calendar for today, day 9. It's a baby dragon. A baby dragon. It's a baby. So let me tell you about, well, I birthed a baby dragon, okay? So I had an egg, which I made out of paper mache. And then out of this egg my dragon was born, called Sophia. And my dragon doesn't live with me. She's happily partnered up and has babies. But when the weather changed and it became like colder, winter, lately I've been saying, like, to my children, tap into your dragon spirit and ask them to, like, regulate your energy. It's like, dragon spirit, come to me, regulate my energy. And they say, and my youngest daughter said, but I haven't got a dragon. I said, well, you've got to birth it, haven't you? Which is all a visual thing. So you can go to bed at night once you've got your dragon, and you can, as you're going to bed, you can visualise going out flying. My dragon likes to go flying over London. I mean, it is a sight. But, you know, I actually see the route that we take. It's just like, we shoot down the A1 and then we're into London. And anyway, let's read this. A Magic Dolly story. So we've got Grace, Holly and Lily. The Magic Dollies were sitting in their garden in the sunshine. I wonder what our next mission will be, said Grace. Will it be to help the unicorns again? We're about to find out, said Lily. Look, our mission watches are flashing just as my phone has just gone on here. Oh, and the time's 21:12. I done a reading earlier on and it was 12:21. Hi, Mark. What's up? Good things are up. Things are on the up, Mark. That's what's up. She tapped the screen. Come in, Mission Control. A baby dragon is all alone on the Enchanted Isle. He needs caring for until his parents return. Now this is interesting because the masculines had the book, I've Lost My Mum. Okay, mission information. The baby dragon, same size as a cat. Shiny green body. It's male. Species unknown. It's got twinkling dark eyes. The Enchanted Isle. There's the Enchanted Isle. Oh, poor thing, said Grace. I'll bring our book on magical creatures, and I'll bring my telescope, added Lily. As soon as everyone was ready, the Magic Dollies hurried across Dollytown to Coco's costume emporium. Coco was waiting to greet them. What can I do for you today, Dollies? We're going to help a baby dragon, said Holly. We'd like mission outfits, please, said Lily. Ah, said Coco. Dragons are wonderful creatures. I'll dress each of you to match the elements, air, fire, and water, as dragons are drawn to them, and you'll need cloaks too, to keep you warm. Holly, dressed as water, woven reed hair band, soft blue ankle boots, a belt with diamond water droplets, and blue-green dress that flows like water. Grace, dressed as fire, flame red tunic, hairband with a flame decoration, red and gold capris, and flame-edged ankle boots. That sounds like a cool costume. Okay. And Lily dressed as air. So skirt and top as wispy as cloud, fluffy ankle boots, flower hair, garland. So it's like not only are the masculines dressing up or acting out, frog, butterfly, parrot. We also got the feminines here dressing as water, fire and air. It is a British accent. This is where I was born, in Britain. Once the magic dollies were dressed and ready, Coco, I've got my cocoa, hot chocolate. Okay. Once the magic dollies were dressed and ready, Coco called them over. One more thing, she said. These are for the baby dragon. A bottle to feed him, a blanket to keep him warm, and a bowl for his food. Thank you, Coco, said the dollies. Then they headed outside, where Holly tapped her watch to summon the shooting star train. We'd like to go to Dragon Rock on the Enchanted Isle, please, said Lily, when the train arrived. Step aboard. Step aboard, said Sienna, the train driver. I'll have you there in no time. With a whoosh, they were off, heading out of Dollytown and onto the Enchanted Isle. Sienna dropped them a short walk from Dragon Rock. The dollies quickly put on their cloaks as a fierce wind whistled around them. I told you it's windy outside, like a fierce wind. It wasn't long before they reached the foot of Dragon Rock. Lily looked through the telescope. That part with the telescope, it takes me to the beginning of Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, and it was the masculines that were on their planet Mars, admiring the feminines, the Venusians, on Venus through their telescopes. So Lily looked through the telescope. I can see the baby dragon near the top, but he's on a tiny ridge. How are we going to get him? Baby dragons can fly from birth, said Grace. We'll just have to get the dragon to come to us. The dollies began to call. He's looking at us, said Holly, taking up the telescope, and he's moved closer to the edge. But though they kept calling, the dragon didn't come. I know, said Grace, reaching for her book. We need to call the dragon like his mother would. There's a book there. Hi, B. Whitey. Mother dragons call to their babies with a low rumble that becomes high-pitched at the end. I don't think I'm going to practice this one, but each call lasts for around 10 seconds. You can if you like. It sounds something like this. Gra-eek. Hi, Moon Cookie. How are you doing, darling? Cheers. You've come for just a little remainder of my hot chocolate. I've got marshmallows floating around in there. You might not be able to see it. And some little chocolate chunks. Cheers. This time, when Grace called, the baby dragon flew straight into her arms. Isn't he gorgeous? She said, gently stroking him. Let's give him a name. How about Moss? Said Lily, to suit his shining green scales. Perfect, said Holly. Now we just need to work out what type of dragon he is, so we know what to feed him. Suddenly the dragon gave a little cough, and out came a spray of rainbow glitter. Wow, gasped Grace. He's a glitter dragon. They eat the sparkle berries that grow on the cliff tops of Shimmer Island. And to get there, said Holly, we're going to need a raft. I am from the UK. Nice lady. Are you from the UK? I am. The magic dolly set about building a raft out of vines and fallen branches. Moss looked on, making hungry, mewing noises. Okay, so that takes me to that Six of Swords energy, where the masculine was transporting two figures to peace. Don't worry, said Grace, as they set sail. We'll find food for you soon. But it was slow going, paddling the raft through the choppy waters, and Moss was growing worryingly quiet. Then all of a sudden, they heard voices calling to them from the water. Oh, look, cried Holly, it's the mermaids. We've come to help you, they said. There's a terrible storm coming in. Where are you going? We have to get to Shimmer Island to find food for this baby dragon, Holly explained. The mermaids began to push the raft through the water. Soon the waves were too rough for the magic dollies to do anything except cling on. But at last, they reached the misty shores of Shimmer Island. The dollies waved goodbye to the mermaids and began searching for the sparkle berries. We need to hurry, urged Grace. Moss is growing weaker and weaker without food. Up ahead, said Holly. What's that glowing in the mist? Sparkle berries, they cried together. Quickly, the dollies picked the berries and offered them to Moss. He sniffed them at first, then munched them as fast as he could. When he'd finished, Moss flew in joyful circles above their heads, leaving a trail of rainbow glitter. Bravo, Moss, said Grace, as the happy little dragon flew back into her arms. By now, night was drawing in, and they could see the first stars shining through the mist. Oh my goodness, cried Lily suddenly. Look over there. Powering through the clouds were two of the biggest dragons they had ever seen. Maybe it's Moss's mother and father coming back for him, suggested Holly. Maybe, agreed Grace, but they don't seem very happy. They look as if they think we've stolen their baby. How do we let them know we were helping? Wondered Lily, nervously. We have to trust Moss to do that, replied Grace. She released him from her arms just as the parent dragons touched down on Shimmer Island. At once, Moss ran to them, squeaking in excitement. They're definitely a family, said Lily, watching them. They must have had good reason to leave him. They must have had a good reason to leave him. We did our best to care for him, said Grace, hoping they understood, and it seemed that they did. The dragons came over, bowing their heads as if in thanks. Then the dragons stretched their wings and nodded, clearly inviting the magic dollies to ride on their backs. The dollies didn't hesitate. They clambered up and in a whirl of wings were zooming across the night sky. With a final swoop, the dragons touched down near Dragon Rock. Thank you, said Lily. That was magical. We're so glad we could help, added Grace, giving Moss one last snuggly hug. Moss flapped his wings until he was hovering above them and blew out a cloud of glitter. I think those are glitter dragon kisses, laughed Grace. We'll be back, she promised. It was fun watching you grow. Okay, but we know where they're off to now, don't we? Time for us to go, sighed Holly. And she tapped her watch to summon the shooting star. Another successful mission? Asked Sienna as the train drew up beside them. We sailed through a storm, said Lily, explored an island and flew on the backs of dragons. I think this calls for hot chocolates. To the Cupcake Cafe, please. When they arrived, Maya, the cafe owner, came over to greet them. Hot chocolates for you all? she asked, smiling. Yes, please, said Holly, with marshmallows and cream on top. You got it. Anything you want, you got it. The dollies looked at each other. I can't wait to go back to the Enchanted Isle, said Holly. Me too, added Lily. Me three, laughed Grace. And they placed their hands, one on top of the other. Magic dollies forever, they chanted. So the 1, 2, 3 there, that takes me to this afternoon's reading, 12:21. The last card that came out was it the last card that came out? The 3 Witchy Sisters. I just feel like giggling. What's in there? I could do like some readings from the... I'm going to offer hot chocolate readings and marshmallows. Wow. What does that look like? There's a piece of marshmallow that was just moving up, but as it moves up, it looks like, what did she say end up with? It was, it looks like a penis that's growing. No, that's moving up anyway. Okay. But she said something here. It will be fun. Oh, we'll be back, she promised. It will be fun. Watching you grow. You like hot chocolate too? That's good, isn't it? You have to make sure you get yourself some hot chocolate. Treat yourself to some. I've got Lindt. I've never had this hot chocolate before. It's nice. Just by chance, I saw it. It caught my eye. Okay, Divine Feminines, let's get you some tarot cards. The thing is, I want more, but that's a lot of milk, isn't it? To keep having like so much milk. It's good for the bones. Merry Christmas to you. A2W. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so. Okay, Divine Feminines. It's like, don't neglect your dragon. Don't neglect, reject your dragon. Just doing with the cards, that. Put that back on. Put that back on. After, because like the energy with the masculines of, I said, whether you like it or not, you are going to be happy. It's like he does know that after he's let go of this, because it's like he's clinging on to his money, but underneath that is memories of love, a love that's grown. The flowers are growing in the cups, he's returning. So he knows that he's going back to love. He's just delaying, prolonging. Oh, it's like he's prolonging the longing, because once you go back, you're not going to be missing it. It's not going to be absent, and then you won't have that longing anymore. And like that longing, it's like someone's going to be missing the longing. It's just a bit screwed up, but there's the phase of longing, of missing. And it's like he wants to prolong that a bit more. That's somebody who wants to put themselves through a bit more agony. He's coming back. He'll be back. Told you. He'll be back. Don't overreact. Okay, because there's a lot to discuss. Secrets. Let's just leave it as that, secrets, but I feel a lot of the secrets the feminine already knows, because it's really the High Priestess energy here with the Moon card. Are you talking to me, Cam? Is it me that you're referring to as a she? I'll have you known. I'll have you known. A she? Oh, thanks, cowboy, cowboy, cowboy. I've actually got a cowgirl cup that my daughter came home with the other day. I've got another cup as well. I'll save that one for tomorrow. And tonight that one. This is the energy of knowing. Like there's this energy that the masculine knows that he will be accepting love and offering it. It's healing. This is like the remedy. This is medicine. There could be quite a few tears like beforehand, because the animals are here. So there could be this energy of like getting it out of your system. It's like once you're together, there's going to be no void. It's like me, Tarzan. Masculine feels a bit silly, simple. Dee 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 dee. Marriage. Two of Cups. Masculines have the Ten of Cups. Moving on to the Ten of Cups. Being moved on to the Ten of Cups. Okay. Ground yourself. I feel this energy here of like, don't overreact, because it says when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are now, I've added that part in, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. And I feel that's very much happening. It's like I'm doing a lot of physical. Like I've been out and done my food shopping, and I've been like, working more in the physical. Like getting jobs done. I'm picking up, where I left off with decorating. I'm on a mission. And it's very physical, connecting. We've got a wreath to make. I've got my stuff for the wreath. I'll show you. Don't know when we're going to do this because I want to collect a bit more. So I've got my wreath. And it could look like a big halo. Some like curly wiry hair sticking out there. That's about right. So I've got my wreath. Takes me to that Four of Pentacles energy. So if you want to join in, guys, we're making a gratitude wreath. And we're aiming, well, we're not aiming, the date for the revealing to get it done by is the 21st, okay, of December for the solstice and Alana's birthday. So I've been planning a lot in my mind, and then now I'm gathering the articles. I'm going to do a video. I don't think I'll do it live. I'll do a video so you guys can see how I get on with that. And then after that, nearer Christmas, I'm going to be making a chocolate Yuletide log. Right, so Divine Feminine. The energy did come through about the Divine Feminines, like, being occupied. When was this? Last week? Divine Feminine, Divine Order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So there's the illusion. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Memories of love. Returning to love. We're finished with this message then. Divine order. A win-win situation is brewing. One with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the highest good for all. Ask me to buoy your faith if it wavers. Use positive affirmations and prayers to keep your spirits high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about this situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. You're so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. Did you know that, Divine Feminine? You are so powerful that your positive thoughts can speed the resolution along even quicker. Working with Archangel Regul. Regul has beautiful pale blue energy like the sky on a perfect spring morning. He's the Archangel who guides people to act in fair and just ways, and Regul also gives us faith in humanity's essential goodness. Wearing or holding an aquamarine crystal will align you with Regul's kind and wise persona. And that is that. Okay. I don't think I've got, let me have a look and just see if there's anything at hand in here. We can go to the Mother Mary. I feel we haven't had a message from the Mother Mary in a while. We're finished with a message from the Mother Mary. For both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. You're required to have blind faith. Okay. Does that chocolate there look like the Sphinx? Or it's like a pharaoh's head? Or is that just me seeing that? Egyptians. I feel I have a past life. From Egypt. We have Our Lady of Sacred Union. Of course we do. We've got the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Our Lady of Sacred Union. Card number 37, add those together, brings us to a 10. Completion. Destiny. The wheel is turning. 37. Big wheel keeps on turning, proud Mary keeps on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Here we go. There is a conflict occurring within you, and perhaps you see this reflected in your world. There are warring opposites trying to find a way to be together in peace. It is not because you are doing something wrong. It is because you are doing something right. You are growing. I will keep you safe. I will ensure you find the way by which all can function in harmony. Trust me as I guide you into sacred union within yourself and with the world around you. Do not give up, beloved. Harmony will find its way into your heart soon. Sometimes choices need to be made between this way or that. Sometimes this is healthy and essential for our growth. Yet there are other times when a choice of inclusion, choosing both this way and that, is the way through which we can best grow. A choice of inclusion allows us to learn how to bring apparently opposing forces together into harmony within us and in our world. This might be showing up a completely internal issue for you. Perhaps you are dealing with conflicting desires for a family and love relationship, and to feel safe and secure internally in that community. But at the same time, you are longing for independence and freedom to explore and express yourself and your creativity in the world. Perhaps that inner struggle of coming together is far more subtle and difficult to pin down. A sense that you want to live your life lightly and with joy, but also that you really want to know and be who you are, to not hide yourself from others or anyone else, even if that means, interesting, it says, to not hide yourself from yourself or anyone else, even if that means expressing anger or sadness or fear. You might be trying to find a way to be both the mother and the lover, or the father and the friend. You might be trying to find a way to be the healer and the vulnerable one who needs healing, love and support too, despite all your strength. This might also be an issue that is reflected in your physical world. Perhaps you are trying to decide on relationship issues, such as whether to proceed into marriage, or are wondering how to build a better relationship with yourself. Perhaps you are trying to bring your head and heart together so that your life feels aligned and moving in the one direction, rather than feeling pulled apart by competing demands on your time and energy. Our Lady of the Sacred Union shows up when we are working on finding a way through opposition and disharmony and into integration and functional behaviour. Conflict can be an essential aspect of growth, like friction that creates sparks and fuels the fires of transformation. Our challenges can fire us up and give us the impetus we need to take action and be bold, or sometimes they can wear us down and lead us into emotional fatigue and depression, particularly if we feel that the challenge has been continuing on for far too long without respite or relief. No matter whether we are on fire with a passion for finding a solution, or drained and exhausted and needing the tender nourishing grace of heaven to inspire us with the solution that we have not as yet been able to find, Our Lady is here to help. She asks you not to worry about one choice or another, but to make space in your heart for a third option, another perspective, another way to be with this issue. She says that there is always another way to be. No matter how set in stone your situation or issue may appear to be, there is always another way, another perspective, another path through the issue into resolution. Allow her to bless you with her guiding hand now as she shows you the other way through into harmony. I am British, crazy, drunk Asian. I'm sure you're not really, are you? It's not great to label yourself as that, but hey. Okay, I'm going. I will talk to you guys soon. Until tomorrow. Have yourself a lovely evening. Take care. Much love.